Hi everybody. In this video I want to show you what I mean when I'm referring to an orientation module in Canvas, just so that we're on the same page. So I'm just in my development shell, and on the home page here we have a link. Oops, hang out, hold on. I'm going to go to student view. We have a link to start the orientation module. Everything you need to get started is there. So students would click on this, and they are launched into this orientation module, which gives them a little welcome, objectives, activities. I know I'm in a module because I have this next button, right? And we tell students to click through next. Here's a place for instructors to put a photo or video introduction, a blurb about themselves. So this orientation module that I've created really serves just as a template. It would need to be customized by individual faculty members. Here's a place for them to link their syllabus inside of the orientation module. A place to specify how they want to be contacted, the best way to contact them, email, Canvas messages, response time with related guides, etc. New to online learning. So for students who are new to online learning, here are resources to support your success. So these are the readiness tutorials, tips, district resources, Canvas overviews, the help desk for students, etc. Now let's just say I'm a student and I'm making my way through this and I'm clicking around and I go back to the home page. Let's go back over to modules. So I was mid-module there. You can see the way I have set this one up, and this is how I would recommend faculty do it, is that each one of these is going to have to be completed in fact, the whole orientation module has to be complete in order to unlock week 1 and week 2. So week 1 is going to be has this prerequisite set as the orientation module. And when I hover my mouse over here, I can say, it says, oh, I have to submit this assignment. I have to submit this quiz with a minimum score, and I have to contribute to this discussion board, and then I have to look at a bunch of pages. So this then becomes, all of these activities are then the content, and the activities are part of that prerequisite for opening week 1. So then I can pick up where I left off on my course tour. This is the place where the instructor could embed that course tour video. And we've got Mesa Student Services. So Dean Eileen Crakes helped create this Mesa Student Services page, which could live inside of this orientation module. We have Dr. Hand's video here with an intro to the student services, as well as tabbed pages with videos from the 3 deans in that school in student services, with some humanizing there for the services that are available in student services. So then this embeds them nicely into this orientation module, and it's a nice reminder to students that these are available online as well. They keep nexting through the module, Canvas guides for students, Canvas settings and personalization. So here's ways that they can personalize their own Canvas account. It's nice to put faces to names, so if possible. There's profile picture in Canvas. So all of this would kind of come built in for faculty, Canvas mobile app. And then faculty members would be able to decide, hey, I'm not using Zoom for my class. I don't want to use this page. Then that would just be a page that they delete or they unpublish from the module in their course, right? They might want to add stuff to it. So here's my SDCCD support. You get the idea. Here's a placeholder for a meet and greet forum. So students would get the opportunity to practice using the discussion forum and meeting each other. Then you could have an orientation knowledge check. So you want to give them practice using a quiz in Canvas? Cool. You could ask them questions about that stuff that they just clicked through and get them to answer those questions in this Canvas quiz. So that's a way of making it part of the orientation as well. Here's a self-assessment. It's a metacognitive self-assessment so that they are kind of reflecting on themselves as a learner. After learning about student services at Mesa, reflect on which would be most helpful to your success. What support would you benefit from that's not offered? And then kind of themselves as a learner. So these are just optional questions, things that not only are good for a student to think about, but also helpful for the faculty member to be able to support. And it gives students the opportunity to submit a Canvas assignment, which is a nice built-in practice for them to do as well in a low-stakes orientation module. And then we summarize the orientation with a page here at the end and a place for them to go to the Q&A discussion if they've got questions about it. So then, now remember, I didn't actually do the activities. It's still not going to let me get into week 1 because I would have to actually have completed these activities before week 1 is going to open up. But that gives you the idea of what I mean. So a faculty member then could import this, just as you see, they could import this orientation module into their Canvas course and then decide, hey, I want to add, I'm teaching math, I'm going to add a whole bunch of math specific resources that I want my students to know about up front. I'm going to add a bunch of English resources I want them to know about up front. So this is what I'm referring to when I'm talking about an orientation module in Canvas. I think of it as like a safety net that you can build for your students prior to them even starting so that they're made aware of all the services available to them. Of course, you're going to want to get to know their individual needs by reaching out to them individually as well and making sure that students have all the support that they're going to need. But it's a really good start to kind of proactively anticipate what might be helpful to your students up front. That is an orientation module in Canvas. Thank you so much for watching.